volcano.
Yo, what is up, guys? Dark Pro Gamer YT here. Welcome to the 19th episode of the vehicle review series, where today we are looking at this hot rod with the hugest freaking wheels I've ever seen on like a freaking muscle car here. Absolutely absurd how big they are. This is the Lynx Raider, which I currently have at level 43. Now, let's go over the stats here for it. With the overclock and the 4 nitro bars, going with the 4 nitro bars, the top speed is 341 kilometers an hour, which is pretty good. The acceleration is actually pretty decent, decent enough. It's actually pretty good, which says there is 3.68 seconds. I can say it actually is pretty close with that. The handling says 1.59 Gs. Okay, the handling's not too bad, actually. I would say that it actually does seem to add up for that. Though the drift is... Okay, the drift's alright. Handling and drift is alright. The nitro efficiency is... mid-decent, I would say. This is, in my opinion, the most absurd looking freaking muscle car in this game. Just look at the huge ass wheels on it. It just reminds me of like the Bone Shaker in Asphalt 8. Huge back wheels, and then the huge front wheels. It's just, this is basically the Bone Shaker of Asphalt Extreme. That's just, oh my god. It just looks, it's just wild racing with it because it just... it's because of the stupidly big wheels. And this is basically a design-wise, in like, if you put on the rust colors here, it's an inspirational design of the rat rods. If you know what a rat rod is, then you know exactly the kind of like, rusty look that they have, but they're not actually fully rusty. They get maintained and they just kind of look that way. But I have it with this decal here because it just looks nice on it. So without further ado, let's take this vehicle into multiplayer and see exactly how it does, and we'll talk at the end of the races to discuss my final thoughts of its performance.
Together
Now we come to my final thoughts for the Lynx Raider at level 43. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people have said this thing is not good, but I'm telling you, it's got some potential at level 50, it's looking like. You know, it is a bit it is a bit heavy, it is a bit wide with the drift, and you know, but like, man, it's actually looking pretty promising for its performance. And it's just a fun goddamn muscle car because it just how absurd the looks look. The looks. Okay, that's English totally. It just looks so goofy, but in like a good way. It's just in a like a fun way. It's just fun how big the freaking wheels are on this thing. So massive, just so thick, just massive and dummy thick. And I love it. I just love the huge wheels. And the performance has definitely impressed me because I really thought after hearing all the time it's not really good, you know, it's actually not too bad. It's actually a pretty decent muscle car. You know, it's no like, it's not one of the top muscle cars, but like it can definitely fight well. It can definitely fight all right, which is what I'm seeing. So it does seem to have potential at level 50, and I can't wait to take it there and see how it does eventually. So that wraps up this vehicle review. I thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next review. Peace out, everybody.